But we got on the same stuff, so they know.
Okay, we're back. I'm Tail.
And I'm Tony. And we're the Tonyandtelshow, which you already knew. But to help me along the way.
Yep. We're back.
We finna talk about Mary today. Excuse me. Episode 5. But you know what?
I had to play that because everybody on this episode needed a little bit more Jesus, and I finally realized why Warren wrote that song. No, I don't think he wrote it. I don't want to say he wrote it, but why she sung that song on this album. Because this episode was so full.
It was full of problems.
It was full of happiness, but the secrets we found out stuff before Tina did. We also found out that Elena and Des, which who got married, their baby sister that got married on the last season, they're having problems in their marriage.
Yeah.
You know, which I think is common, because when we get married and you don't live with each other or you live apart from each other, whatever they did, now they're as one.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're learning about each other, what the person don't like. Like, you really understand. So I knew they was going to bump head, but I'm glad he's willing to go to counseling with her and try to work out and see what the problem, because they just got married.
Yeah.
I think they probably about a good 7 or 8 months in. And when they was talking, I was like, Elena and Des? But sometimes we see the beautiful wedding and the love and the kissing and the smile. Oh, he proposed. It's so beautiful. We're going to live happily ever after. Then when you get married, the problems come. And I think that's what a lot of us don't understand before we jump into marriage. You need to really understand what you get into when you get in a relationship and being committed to a person forever. Because usually that you're supposed to be with them forever for life. And we also got to see Google's Glam Squad, which they did an amazing job on
But
TV.
they need to do better.
But they kind of dropped the ball when Erica first came in because they went out drinking and being unprofessional. But I'm glad
Late everything.
And like Erica said, I'm happy Tina wasn't in there because Tina would have read every last one, especially what she going through now. Y'all see what Mitch getting. So if she would have been in there wearing no hair and makeup and her hair did, and they walked in there with drinks and liquor like they did, I don't think she would have pulled Google to the side out the door like Erica did. They'd have been told right in front of them. She probably would have told Google put them on a plane and send them home until they realize and understand that when money is involved and time is involved, you can't walk in like that.
Exactly.
So, but I'm glad Google got them together. But I'm happy for Google that she's, because I always love Google from the beginning because Google ain't never changed.
Yeah.
She cussing Mitch out from day one all the way from season 1 already season 3. She been cussing Mitch out. Ain't nothing changed by Mitch or nothing.
Oh Lord.
But they went to Mary went to the Bahamas. They had a performance in the Bahamas with the soul. What is they called? What was
the Soul Seekers?
The Soul Seekers. And Mary performed in the Bahamas.
You just got to hum like the song.
That's why I had to play it. I had to play that for because Ted needed to look on lead.
No. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay.
That's main event.
Okay, we'll save Teddy for last.
But anyways, they before they had the show, Erica got a call and said that
No. Let's talk about first. They tried to get on the boat ride, the banana boat ride.
Yeah.
Now they on the boat, and Elena decides she wants to stand up. I guess she got too excited. She didn't realize she had her 3 sisters on the back who holding on for dear life because Tina ain't let go now time. She was like, I ain't letting go because I ain't finna hit this one. So she stands up and they go flying off the thing.
And Tina said she died, but she was still breathing.
She was dead, but she was still breathing and talking and laughing. And Google flew, Erica flew, Tina.
And Google was pissed off. She had the guy hair messed up.
Exactly. Like and Tina, they told her, put your hands up. Tina like, no, y'all put y'all hands up. She was like, not me. I ain't never been on this thing in the ocean. You want me to let go?
Yeah, but they had after that they had the performance after the Soul Seekers or whatever, they had the performance that day. And before the performance, like 30 minutes before the performance, Erica got a call that their dad had stage 4 cancer.
Yeah.
And that he was in the hospital or whatever. She just broke down and but then she had to
sad.
hold it because she didn't want to tell Tina right before they went on stage. So she had to hold it and wait until get everybody together and then let everybody know.
Yeah.
So it was a sad situation with that.
And the fact that I watched the episode where they watch it with us, and she said she has, that's probably a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
That she has the gift to hold on to things like that and still perform and give us those performances. Because sometimes, like when we see Tina performing like on the Gospel Wars, and we didn't know what happened with her and Teddy. We just, like the example, the Ebony magazine cover.
Right.
She's on there smiling just as beautiful, and they have to fight, they have to sing through this. Just like she said, fans don't realize what they go through, and they put it all out there. This season is so much full of drama.
And like she said, it's so hard for them to put on that persona as, they're Mary, and they're supposed to be godly, and they're so happy and everything. And when they're really breaking down inside, and they feel like empty, they feel like nothing inside, while they trying to sit here and sing a song and make you believe what the words say.
Basically, they singing songs to try to help their fans and put the word out and stuff. And at the end of the day, they the one need the songs.
Right. Oh, Lord. But you know what? That was a sad situation, but...
That was so sad for her to hold on to that information. Because any normal person, you would say, if we get a call, we going straight there.
Right.
But she get the call 30 minutes before the show.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, even if, and like Warren, I'm glad he's sticking with it, because he was like, you want to leave right now? We can leave.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something serious. But, they had to perform with that. But I'm glad she didn't tell Tina. Warren is looking out for Tina. He was like, Tina got too much on her. So let's wait, baby.
Right.
You hold it. And she held it because she sung those songs, first. And so let's go back. Teddy came in. Just like at the end, Teddy comes to the Bahamas late.
The main man.
He followed the Soul Seekers. That's the Soul Seeker. So Teddy up there, he meets with Warren. This was before she found out about her dad, and he tells Warren, not Tina, not the person who he's married to in a relationship with, who he should have been told this to. He has the nerve to tell his brother-in-law, there's more to the story. And Warren is like, oh Lord,
exactly.
They done told Ebony, now it's more to the story. And Warren just has this look on his face when they tell him some news that just makes me die laugh. He be looking like, is Mo? like please, Teddy, Teddy, you ain't told her all. Warren like, I thought she told me. I thought he told her everything. Teddy
but you know what?
It's what the word he used?
What? It was countless.
That's the word he used.
Affairs. Okay? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not ones you count on your fingers, but countless.
Because countless affairs. And you reminded me, countless mean you can't count no more. So
exactly.
And he said he didn't tell her about it. And that's the problem I had with Mr. Teddy.
But you know what?
I don't know what it is. Yes, you love your wife. Yes, you telling us you want to work it out, and you telling her. And I'm realizing why Tina having a hard time with this, because you haven't been 100% truthful with this woman that you want to accept you and forgive you and take you back. She's all happy in the Bahamas, and you full of secrets. He's up there singing. She's happy, cheering her husband on. He's making ways to, like, when she's off road, to surprise her. Like when she's on the road, and he's surprising her, and she's like, Teddy, we gonna make it through. And he's in the confessional saying, I don't know how she gonna take this.
Exactly.
Teddy, how long you been married to this moment?
You know what? I'm just through with Teddy. I was okay with Tina trying to work it out with Teddy from the jump street when he said, he had the affair, but he came in. Well, he didn't come and tell her. He got caught. Yeah. But
And usually everybody that gets caught, they usually sorry.
Exactly.
So it take time. So I'm glad it took time.
But Teddy has messed up because I thought it was just one time, like a one night stand type of thing.
But I told you, I heard when he was talking to her, he said affairs with an S. I heard affairs. My affairs. And I was like, affairs?
But
the same way we caught with the other sister in Warren. He was like, well, we went through it. I was in the same place you was. I'm like, you went through it. But we kept ours. See, when you put it out there, we kept ours a secret. But see, now y'all don't open up a can of worms because now.
But Teddy jumped down and said, now that it was countless affairs with an S, and he said it was countless, meaning you can't count.
Yep. So he told Warren, and Warren's like, "I love you. Let's go be some soul seekers. Let's go."
But you know what? I would have respected Teddy more had he told the truth from Jump Street.
Yeah.
And I would have respected Teddy more if it was just a type of one night stand type of thing and not no whole whatever he did and how he did it with the countless affairs.
Yeah.
But he don't.
Because they letting us know some of the information. Not that we should know, because it ain't none of our business. But you put yourself out there on the show.
Exactly.
To do it, just like Tina said last night. If she didn't know what she was signed up for, she never would have signed the dotted line of doing the show. But hey, you signed that line, so hey, we're gonna talk about it.
But you know what? I think Teddy need to go to some counseling. I was all for Tina working it out with her marriage because I don't think you should just up and leave like that all the time. But when he said countless affairs and say I haven't told her everything,
exactly,
I was done right then and there.
Exactly. It's like, what was you should have laid everything out on the table, and we shouldn't have found out before she did. Warren shouldn't have found out before she did. I know you you talked to Warren about how to make it right, what counselors to get through. Talk to Warren at the aftermath of it. Well, he should not know before your wife because he's not sleeping with you, he's not married to you, and he had your kids. Tina should have knew that from the beginning. Even when you got caught, you should have put everything out on the table. It's not like you cheating anymore. Or are you? Like,
exactly.
Was this what type of now you got this woman questioning what type of relationship did you have with these women, and is she going to continue? How did she gain that trust back? She taking care of your kids. You got a child from a previous marriage that she done like it's hers, and you couldn't tell her. Like, I know it's hard. I know people say, well, sometimes it's hard to tell the truth. Yes, it's hard, but when you love somebody, Teddy, we all know Tina. And I'm not going to say I know her, but we know her personality is a little different from Erica. Like she said she was going to stab, she almost wanted to stab you. See, Erica may be sweet and a little calm. She rough. I ain't going to put her out there. But we know you get to the point. You let them know.
Hello.
So Teddy know what type of woman you is. And he knew if he told you, he knew you probably would have stabbed him, but that's why I think he should have just told you from the jump.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to hold no mess like that.
Yeah, now next week finna be the real juicy stuff. Because I guess he finna tell her, because Warren said, please don't tell him the Bahamas. And then right along with this, she finds out her father, Erica sits him down at the birthday party they had at a friend's house and says, our father had stage 4 cancer. And they did a flashback with Tina, who already had problems with their father. Who, he's been on the show a lot. Not a lot, but a couple of times, for the Father's Day thing, and he came to see the babies, and he was in the house with the mama and stuff, talking about his past. I remember they were like, Dad, you been getting that thing? He was like, yeah, I was getting it. And the mama she was sitting up there laughing too. And I'm like, we have no idea what these people go to, but we see this finishing product, and we like, oh, because they gospel Christians. They ain't supposed to have no problems. But
they normal people. They regular people. So
they Christian women. They a Christian show. He ain't supposed to be cheating on her.
They regular people, just like everybody else. So to be honest with you, we can't judge just like they can't judge us. So
we can't judge, but I'm gonna tell Teddy.
No, that ain't judging. That situation was wrong. I'm play.
Wrong.
I'm gonna leave that one alone because I'm not the type of person who go in on nobody.
You better than me.
Mm-mm.
That's why you better than me.
But you know what?
You know it's bad when you so hurt. He got you listen to your own songs.
Exactly.
She listened to her own songs.
Well, she better go and listen to that song "God Bless Our Love," but I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, I think she need a little bit more Jesus. Because I bet you that's what she was holding on to when he gonna confess this next week to her. Because she sat there, she cried. I seen the preview. She said, I think you need to leave. And I know what that means. You could tell she was holding on to every fiber in her bone not to take her fist and knock every last one of his teeth out of his mouth. Amen. I know she was. Because Tina, y'all see how she do Mitch. She go in on Mitch. She go in on Google. Tell Google by herself. She tell Erica by herself. She'll tell Warren by herself. But with Teddy this time, Tina said in a quiet voice, I think you need to leave. I said, oh, Teddy had his one little bag. He went on. He left. So
poor thing. But I hope they get it together though.
Just like Mary said, if y'all see them somewhere, they need the hugs and the songs and the love. Because we don't see. But we
all need a lift up sometime. Because everybody human, no matter what they do for a living, no matter how they do it, everybody human, and we all go through the same things.
And obviously they
all got problems.
Obviously, her and Teddy had worked it out, but see, we seeing it now.
Right.
So Teddy finna get it. Around here cheating on people countless of time. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna leave that alone. But I hope they get it together. This was a good episode. It was filled.
Yeah.
With non-stop sitting on the edge of your chair type action.
Yep.
But it was a good episode.
It's overall. A good show though. I know people want to categorize and judge them because they're Christian artists, but it's a good show because they putting it out there. They showing you that the real deal. Like most people, like I was saying last week, people I get cheated on, it's over with. That's just me personally. But some people may be in a marriage. When you're in a marriage for 20 and 30 years and you make a mistake or he make a mistake, do you just let it go? Do you fight for it? We show you the ins and outs. But see, y'all really ain't telling us everything because.
But for me, it depends on what the situation is. But with Teddy, I'm not gonna judge the man. I'm just leave it where I said it was at.
He need to be judged. He didn't tell her everything up front. She sat at that table and told him when he was talking something. When I was falling, I know you gonna pick me back. She said, "Well, don't fall no more, Teddy." She was with. I was like, "That's Tina whispering." Oh Lord, she gonna kill him.
No.
Tina say, "Don't. I ain't gonna pick you up no more." And when Tina go talking soft. You better hide the knives.
Listen.
When she up yelling and stuff, that's what I'm used to. When she get done, baby, when Google wanted that money, that first season, she was like, oh, she gonna get that check. She gonna come right back down. We ain't giving her no retain. I was like, okay. And when she told me, don't act like it's perfect. But when she go to get south, and she go, don't fall no more.
I'm through with this one here.
She said, don't fall no more, Teddy. I ain't picking you up no more. I ain't picking you up no more. So we gonna have to pray for. Don't wonder why Ted told us to pray for him. You really do need a little bit more Jesus.
But I hope they get it together. I don't know what they're gonna do. It was a good episode,
a good show. I hope Elena and Dez get it together. Like, don't give up, cause she was through with it. You could tell they see what marriage was, and they thought it was gonna be something else. They probably fighting over little knick-knack stuff.
But like I said, you don't know somebody until you really stay with them.
You really stay with them.
That's when the problem comes.
Yep.
But it just was a good episode, and I can't wait for the next one.
Next one, we're going to talk about that one, too. We probably going to go in on 10. Probably going to put another single up. Probably help. Also, everybody go get Erica single. It's her, not single, but solo album.
Yes. Her album's called Help, too. It came out on March 25th, a couple of days ago. So it's on iTunes and in stores, so make sure you go and get it.
Help. Because they all need it.
And I'm finna close out this show with a little more Jesus. But thank y'all for watching, and come again.